Okay, we're live. Almost. Almost forgot to unmute my mic, bro. There we go. Hello, Balmin. Congrats on first. Hello, 1448. Hello, Palagi. Hello, Hi Guy, Crazy How. Hello, Dark Nova. Hello there. Text user. Hello, Nuption. How is it going, chat? It's a bit late. I started at 3 a.m. instead of like I wanna start at like, but my preferred time was like 10 p.m. But it's getting late. Like it is late, definitely, for me, right? That's because my sleep schedule is all over the place, bro. So just got scammed on a trip. What do you mean? What do you mean got scammed? Like actual scam? I'm so sorry. Hello. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. Yeah. So yeah, how you guys doing, chat? It's been a while. What do you mean it's been a while? I mean, I literally streamed yesterday. I made this. See? It is done! Dude, you see like all the icons I made last stream? I'm on Goya and got scam. Oh yeah. Yeah, I finished it. I posted it in sub chat about like the thing. I added some details, like the mountains, like the spiky mountains, the lake. Like this is like kind of cool, bro. Honestly, and some details over there. Just some slight details. So I went to Alabama for vacation. I mean sunburn. Oh, yikes! Yeah. So yeah, I finished the map. I finished the road map with a bunch of icons. You see like the question mark here. By the way, these icons are subject to change, right? And I might revisit this and then add a new icon or something like that, right? I might add a new icon. And I might add a few more icons or something like that, but I don't know. I feel like, you see like I have the dotted lines over here. And yeah, you guys can probably tell like the block design here, and then the storm, the cave, yeah, all of that is represented with these icons. The mini rooms, look at the icon for this, bro. It's so simple, right? It's so simple. Like I have to oversimplify I have to not oversimplify. I have to simplify the details, so like it's not as deep, you know. Because like on 1x zoom, looks like this on 1x zoom, right? And then I have a circle here with some black stroke. However, yeah, it looks kind of rough, but I don't know if I'm gonna fix that. And then yeah, so I think the fundamentals of this roadmap is pretty much done. All the icons are done. So yeah, about 3 parts. Well, there's this part. There are a lot of parts left, right? And the 90-second duel includes so many parts too. There are parts within parts within parts. So like, these are the major parts. I've been staying in the same room for 3 years, but the hotel company sold the property I'm in. The hotel used to have 15 pools, and now we're on last 3. The owner hasn't said anything but change. Oh. Damn. That's unfortunate. Is your playlist public? My music playlist? No, what I did was I just look at, like, I was just googling jazz music on YouTube, right? And then I found anything that I found fit, and then I go to that channel and I see other like music from their channel, and then there you go. Timestamps? I don't know if I want to do that. I I feel like, chat, you wanna see how many objects so far on this whole thing? Not like the roadmap, including the poles, right? I already found one that skips the whole level. I'm pretty sure I put like a way to make you die at 99 with the invisible soul blade. I already did that, so like I don't think it's a big of a concern.
Peak stream incoming.
Boa, thank you for the 12 PLN. Thank you so much. Yeah, it skips the whole level, but eventually you will just die at 99 to an invisible saw, walls of soul blades. I'm pretty sure I did that. 341 objects. What is that yellow thingy on the map picture? Wait, what? The yellow thingy? What is that yellow thingy on one of the map picture? What do you mean? Where? I don't know. Oh, this? These are just like extra details. Oh, you mean the last icon? Yeah, that's the last part. Because the idea is that the last part is gonna be the same as the first part, right? With just different colors. Because the music sounds the same. So I think it makes sense to make the part look the same, you know? Oh, the cave part. This? Yeah. It's basically like, oh yeah. You know what? That also reminds me, I gotta do this, dude. Just fuck that. There you go. As always. On the cave part. Oh, that. Oh, you mean this? It's just a coral. It's a coral. Because you can see it has this little thing here too. See that? Do you get it now? Yeah, that's supposed to be corals. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is it good, or do you think? Let me show you what this looks like in the level itself. I'm gonna play through it, right? I'm gonna play through it and see how it looks like in the actual level itself. First of all, I'm gonna like pause when it shows up. There we go. So it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, it's pretty good. However, okay, so that's what the roadmap looks like when yeah. You know, that's not bad. Let me play with the song. Let me play with the song so you guys can actually hear. Oops, the no clip. Do I have no? I don't have it enabled. There we go. Yeah. I was so close to cry when I saw the first drop. Oh, like at 10%, you mean? Absolutely amazing. The URL here should be improved. Yeah, but how do you improve that? How do you improve that? Because like, this is what I come up with, bro. I don't know. The map looks really good, yeah. They have the start text, they have the end text, and then you have like the dotted lines, right? And bigger text. I don't want to make the text too big though. I feel like if anything, I should probably make the text, the real travel roadmap text, a little less black, right? Because this is like, you know, I feel like this should be less opaque. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit less opaque because like, yeah, I feel like this is still a bit too strong. That's like, that's, oof. I just fell off the freaking, yeah, because I have no clip. So, I was thinking, should I work on the QOL improvements or do I just work on the transition? I don't know what you guys want to see. So yeah, you have to like click. I might move the spike by like, by like by like this a little bit to the left. What if you added some slight random rotation to each? Okay. The problem, Nebula. I wish I want to do that, but I know that rotations may mess up with the. You have to know the technical. I know the technical limitations with the editor because, like, I'm already like kind of far away. Because look at the position, right? Look at the position values, 83K, and since, you know, if you look here, it cannot be more than like 6 digits. So anything beyond it gets cut off, and then the result is that the blocks may look off. It may look weird with some rotations. I knew that because of the way this editor works. I don't think I can do that. So it is just unfortunate. Transition. A lot of people want to do transition. A lot of people want me to do transition. Okay. What are your plans on the transition? Okay. So I guess we're doing transition. So if you look at the to-do list, right? Where's the to-do list? There it is. Oh, we still have some flowers. Oh my god. Improve the background. Okay, so that is part of the to-do list. Yeah, that is this one right here. This is like the last one on the to-do list. But we also have another to-do list here that is for the improving the background, right? So there's this one, and then there's this adding flowers. So it's like, yeah, I know, like, hello Giga, welcome. I feel like it would be cooler if the player themselves can figure out where they are instead of having a big red circle. Interesting, Latvik. I mean, I don't know. Do you think the "you are here" stuff should be removed, or maybe should I kind of like change it so it's not at like a circle kind of thing, but it's like just pointing out where it is? Maybe it's an arrow. Maybe just like just a line, right? Like, what if I just make a line like this, for example, right? Maybe like, I'm gonna make it blue. Bam, that's it. Too much. Darker unless the red. Yeah, the red is full red. Well, it is full red. So maybe I could probably make it less saturated. I did actually get a side device. Yo, nice W, bro. Less saturated, make it the map color a bit darker. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. Looks a bit off. So yeah, if I get rid of it, that's 19 objects. If I get rid of it, there you go. That's better. Do you think me removing the "you are here" is better? I don't know if like I don't know if I want to make it so they have to figure out where they are at the moment. Is that better? Small arrow. Oh, actually not a bad idea. Wait, you're cooking. Not a terrible idea. We have an arrow object over here. Yes, we do. Bruh. We actually do have this. And there we go. I feel like we can make it T1. What is the object here? That's a T17. Let's make it T1. T19. Right? Some trees? Yeah, maybe for the some details over here and here. But I don't want to add too many though. I don't want to add too many. Alright, so let's make this. Okay, it's a bit darker. Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's do this one. 83 and 92. Maybe make it 9. There we go. Yeah. Is that better? Like, oh yeah, the trees. I could put trees over here, bro. I could put trees over here, right? I could put trees over here. This is such a cool idea. Hello, Curse Creator. Hello. Playing Future Fun right now. Nice. Hello, Spaghetti. How much level are you done? I'm 57% done now. The question mark is the next, basically the next major part after this part, which is, I mean, the idea is that it's gonna be a castle, but we still have no design for it yet, right? We still have no design, so I'm making it a question mark for now. This will be changed later. Make the arrow a little wide. The way to do that is by decreasing the saturation, so I guess, sure. Is that better? Yeah, you know what? That's better, actually. Can you put Subway Surfers gameplay in one of the corners of the screen? Just make the glow behind the one you're currently on and like a bright outline. Make the glow beyond. Oh yeah! So this. So you're currently on over here. Maybe like, what kind of glow? Oh, bright glow, you mean? So here, I'm just gonna do some HSV real quick. Just let's do that. Oh, you can kind of see. All right. Wait, is that better, Ludwig? Bright outline. I think this is probably better. Like it's kind of it's a subtle highlight. Oops. What about this one? I feel like I feel like I'm just gonna make this. Oh, it's barely visible, bro. Nah. Yeah, I think a solid square. Oh, yeah. I mean, the way to do that is okay. So yes, it has no outline. It has literally no outline. But I think the glow, the white glow, is like pretty good, right? Where is it? That is. All right. Where is the square? There's a square. Just have to do this. Perfect. And then, what is the Z layer? The Z order I should be setting to 4, 3. Okay, I'm guessing it's T1 minus 2. And then I have to do this. Okay, that's a bit too bright. So let's make it like a bit dark. Let's 84. No, that's a bit too dark. Let's increase the saturation just a little bit. Okay, how about this one? What if we made the outline red and made the outline slightly? Made the outline red. Oh, like... Oh, I think I get it. So, do I make the outline the same color as the arrow then? What if you make the glow dark? I don't know. I just want to have something that pretty much highlights where you are right now. So yeah. Maybe make a map color 10 to 25 instead of square. Ooh. Saddle the square object on top of the pictures. Oh, you mean like low opacity, like same thing as this, or just cover all of this? Not a bad idea. I might consider that. The question mark area is pretty much we don't have a design for the next part yet, so I think that's gonna be like a bit of a placeholder. Yeah, don't have a design for it yet. Or like any clear ideas. I do have some rough ideas, but they are not like pretty much explored. Alright. So iteration 1. Well, we have this. I think. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the color the same as the... So I have to like figure out. I have to do this. Alright, 9 O's. Okay, so it's 9. Toxic with a 150 watt streak. Let's go. Adding a black outline for every icon of the map. Also 0.5 opacity shadow glow on the map. Promised my last time. 1 second. I'm just doing this first. So that. And then I'm gonna add another. Okay, how does this look? Is that good? I mean, it highlights. Make it featured. I don't feature. No, I'm not doing that. Prefer white. So okay, so let's say this is an accent color, right? Let's say that's an accent color. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. I'll just do this instead. So we have. So what is the color of the paper? So it's 4D, right? So let's pick 4D. I'm gonna make the saturation like 15, and then do this, and then there you go. It's kind of bright though, but never. Yeah. Now you can kind of. Okay, I might wanna make the arrow a bit bigger though, just to kind of make it in line with the here. Like the thickness is like not the same yet, so I'm gonna increase that. Let's do like 0.30. Okay. How about this? That looks good enough. Okay. Let's put it here. Yeah. There you go. That looks better. Yeah. Someone suggested I should. Here's the thing. Let's say I'm gonna like do this. So yeah, we're getting rid of the "you are here" text. Oh god, I need to add 416. This is how you use the pulses, bro. All right. I think I got rid of the "you are here" objects. Yeah, I think I did. Did you know that the mod better edit is going to be discontinued? I mean, I have better edit old version right now, so like, I mean, better edit being discontinued isn't a big of a problem, really, since the mod is not gonna die. As in, like, you can still use the mod at any time. It's not like the mod is gonna be taken away from Geode's index page. It's not like, oh, you can't download it anymore, right? Anyways. Yeah, I heard someone suggested that I should make something like, for example, that is okay. So here we have this. Make it 9, and then 40. I believe this was just 18, and then 75. Yeah, that was it. I should make it darker. Let's make it 50. Mm, 38. So 38. It should be way darker. And with that, it also needs to be like probably more saturated to like a little this, for example. So there's the filter. Let's apply this filter to like the rest of the part. So let's do 26. 26. We have 25. That's the details. Why are people physically incapable of reading the rules? Yeah, we have the rules for a reason, bro. Like, you guys remember suggesting this? So look, this is the before. This is what it looks like right now. And then if I added some filters, there you go. Right? Obviously, this is like looks kind of rough right now, but yeah, what do you guys think about this? Yeah, I know that is to kind of simulate old, right?
Hi, LTNS John. I'm just taking advantages about my contribution in Roblox games. That's why I'm away for like 2 to 3 months.
Nick Greedy, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, that it's all good. It's all good. Also, that your username reminds me, bro. Oh my god. We all forgot about the hit the greedy memes, bro. We all forgot it, bro. We all just forgot. The audio is echoing. Oh, the sub audio. Because I have it on my speaker, right? Wait, what do you mean audio is echoing? Yeah, because I have it on the speaker. So if I mute the speaker and I play the alert again, that's my alert. Where is this? If I play the alert once more.
Hi, LTNS John. I'm just taking advantages
See?
about my
It's not echoing.
contribution in Roblox games. That's why I'm away for like 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, I don't have headphones, so I have to use my speaker. I have to rely on my speaker for like, so I can hear the alerts. Yeah, I don't really feel like using my earphones right now. Thanks a little dissonant between the 60% of the icons on the world. Look, it's transparent brown. Yeah. So like, do you think this is necessary? Or do you think that's not needed? Do you think this is absolutely not needed at all? It's like, you know what? I feel like this is not needed, bro. What am I doing? Like, I feel like this is definitely not that important. But yeah. Yeah, it's not needed, bro. I think, yeah, that it's definitely not needed, bro. Because like, there's not that many difference. And also like, I changed the URL here to like an arrow with like a highlight. And yeah, if you look at it, it's just it's just a circle, bro. It's just a circle, but like, if you look at it on like a 1x zoom, I mean, yeah, it's a small icon, so it has to be simplified because I don't wanna make something. I know I realize this. I don't wanna make something that is super detailed that people are not gonna see at all, right? So yeah, it's just circles, just one object. Hello, small. Yeah. Honestly, this is like, yeah. I know you guys want me to work on the transition, but as stated in the current task up here, yeah, as stated in the current task, I'm gonna work on I just want to finish off this to-do list, and then the transition is gonna be the last one. So I will work on the flowers, and I'm gonna improve the background. Probably I will add like subtle clouds. I think I know the technique I'm gonna do for the subtle clouds, and I'll optimize the, yeah, I'll optimize the water lines, and I'll add glow, and then after this I will consider this whole part 100% finished. Oh, we have a level record from Xanas. It's been 30 minutes. Okay. Imagine one flower. I'm not putting Deltarune reference, bro. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. I feel like Deltarune might be irrelevant in the next few years, bro. I don't know. I'm not doing that. This is not taken in the place of a freaking dark world. Doesn't make any sense. Can I say your name? Oh, will you make fun of me again? Alright, you know what? We have, sure, I will. What is going on with, like, with YouTube chat? I'm seeing Mandarin in my chat. Try making the title page. Oh, too bad. I already opened up 2.2. Update downloaded the new update for Geo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, remind me in 1 hour 40 minutes. I'm gonna use Google Chrome for this. Alright. So alright, wait. Timer. 1 hour 39 zeros 30. There we go. Bang. There you go. And to not get jump scared, I need to do this. So Where's Google Chrome? I don't see Google Chrome! Dude, why I can't change the volume on Google Chrome so that when the timer rings, when the timer is set up, like I'm gonna be jump scared, bro. Oh my god. Dude, I can change the volume here. But there you go. No jazz music. It's gone. It's gone. You can't hear it on YouTube. You know what? I think I'm just gonna suck it up. I think it's funnier anyway. So yeah, expect a jump scare in 1 hour 38 minutes. Lol. Honestly. Anyways. Alright. I don't know what to name. Me either. No description provided. 50 demons. Oh my god. Alright, chat. Let's see. Do you think this level would be peak? Or mid? Or whatever. Alright? Let's see. Let's see. I know you guys can still hear the jazz music because I made it specifically if you're on Twitch, you can hear the jazz music, but on YouTube, I'm trying to make it as distorted as possible because copyright, you know. Let's take a look. Alright, here we go. Low detail. Low detail. Do I have a... Okay, I don't. Low detail. You do realize this exists, right? You do realize this exists. Are we going back to 2.0, bro? unless you wanna do like ULDM, right? I do this exists, but it's too much work. Not real. Okay. Unless you wanna have multiple LDMs, then yeah, I can understand that. But I just wanna make sure that you're aware that this exists. Okay. Let's just that first. I mean, first of all, scene number 1. Ooh. I don't think a rain is like this white, bro. Yeah, what kind of rain is this? Scene number 1. If anything, I feel like the rain particle should be like pretty transparent with more like, what was it? More emission, right? Like the rain particle should be smaller with more emissions and like should be more transparent. Yeah. And also like, that's how you make water. It's the way the flowing water looks like this. That is that supposed to be water, bro? A waterfall? I'm not good at making this stuff on my first time. Yeah. You have a lot to learn, right? Xanas, you have a lot to learn. So don't feel bad, right? Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. There's a lot. The thing is, there is a lot to learn when it comes to creating, right? There's gonna be a lot to pick up, hopefully, from this. Also, I see how you did the freaking like the heels over there. I like the details. Look at that. You can kind of see the subtle details if you zoom in, like there, right? But like, I feel like the shape of the heel is too. Like, I feel like it needs to be smoothened out because it. I mean, yeah, there's no way a heel looks like this. Oh yeah, I can notice the. Yeah, yeah, it's right there. However, I feel like in the sense of background, they should be moving super slowly, right? Like the background here, it looks like it kind of moves with the level. It only moves barely. Unless you kind of want to simulate something super close, that which is yeah, then yeah. Like if this is meant to be like super far away from you, then it has to move slowly. It has to like lock to player X and then move it to the left slowly like that, right? But if it's meant to look like the hills is kind of close, then yeah, sure, you can make it move this fast. Hello, Vroom Vroom. I'm going well. How about you? What is that supposed to mean? Okay, so that's a mountain. That's a cloud. The cloud, however, I feel like the cloud is a bit less smooth. I mean, I don't know. I would probably decrease the opacity here. And oh, that's, you see that? There is some HSV variation on the grass. Wow, I noticed it. I noticed the HSV variation on the grass. Good job. But yeah, although I would like to see a bit more, like, I mean, from far it looks fine, right? The wall, oh, I noticed the wall is also pretty good too, yeah. It's pretty, it has a nice detail over there. Alright, anyways. What kind of transition is this? Dude, you were cooking on the first part, and then you have to ruin it. I'm sorry. With this, what is this supposed to mean? Dude, you don't have to put this. You don't have to put this teleportal. Right? You don't have to put this. Just like make. What is even the point of this then? The concept is you go into a different world, okay, and you come back. Okay, I see, but like, I don't know. I'm not against the idea of going into different worlds, but like, imagine the very first part with no gameplay, nothing whatsoever. All of a sudden, this. Where is the cohesion, bro? Where is the cohesion? Like, I don't know. Like, it feels, it doesn't quite match, right? I mean, at least, I feel like if anything, like I understand. Let's say you start with like a cube going into some sort of portal, and then you go into a different dimension, so to speak. Maybe like the way it is should be executed, like you should probably make it a cutscene, right? Make some sort of cutscene with static camera and have like the cube, like have I don't know if you can do some animations, but like I think something like that would be pretty cool, right? Like I don't mind that, but like judging by like how like the first part looks like this, like it kind of makes people assume that, oh hey, there's gonna be some, you know, we're already in the gameplay, right? So this second part first, I want to do this first part like that, but the first part took me 50 hours, so I won't change exactly. I'm the second, okay. But yeah, widescreen transition. I've been playing video for months now, so addicting every time the past 50 hours. Thank you so much for this wonderful level. I haven't even got to the end yet, but in GTA, oh my god. What about in Minecraft? By the way, don't do that in real life, please. Alright, anyways. I think we've talked about the first part so much, but let's talk about the second part. We talked about the transition. I feel like it doesn't make any sense. The gameplay though, I'm not a fan of the zoom, of the way it zooms. Like it has no easing whatsoever, right? Like it could be improved there. I feel like if anything, oh yeah, the camera. I feel like if you can figure out the way to make the camera not do this, right? When you teleport to another, like, I feel like it probably would be a bit better, right? Bam. You see that there's a bit of an easing. Like, what's this? I'm gonna slow it down. Shoot. Oh, wait. No, you use. No. It doesn't come from the game. You use, I believe, you use the camera, the static camera. Oh, yeah. The transition still feels a bit jarring though, but I do notice that. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I know this something. I know this. Hold on. Bang. You see that? Bang. Bang. There you go. And then like that. Like, whoa, look at this. Okay, like the camera's normal, and all of a sudden, boom. Like, there's no easing, bro. There's no easing. There's no smoothing, bro. It just kind of abrupt. Anyways, the next part. Okay. That needs to be more clear, right? I feel like this right here. You see the spikes over here? It should be more clear. I mean, I probably would get rid of this personally, but since you're required to use a dash orb, I don't think it is possible to jump over these spikes anyway, right? I don't think it's possible. Here, I'm gonna use a no clip. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn the hitbox on, and I'll just show what I mean. See? Like, you can't jump over 3 spikes of like this 3 space spikes like this, right? Like, if you don't use the dash orbs, I know you want to use the dash orbs. You want people to use the dash orbs, but like having to put this, I feel like it feels kind of pointless. Like you have to make sure that, oh, what happens if you don't use the dash orb, then if you jump over, you just die anyways, right? So. Oops, see after hitbox. Ooh, what is that shader? What is that shader? What is that shade? Oh my god. Yo, what is that shader, bro? There has to be at least one for 60 minutes long and a half annoying part. Oh yeah. That shader, bro. What is your thought process with the shader? Do you think it's just really cool? Ooh. Bam. I feel like, okay. I think it's pretty easy to notice that you didn't have any, like, what was it? I think some of the values are like kinda, I don't know. If you want to do something like this, make it like, yeah, it feels too, I mean, I don't know. It's a bass drop, so I thought it would fit, okay. A bass drop when it's, I mean, aren't there multiple bass drops in this part of the song? Like, if there is, like, you should do it like for each one of them. But like, I feel like the effect is way too strong. Oh my god, one of those. Oh wait, you can do this. You can still do this. Wait. Yeah, you can. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's not possible. No, dude. If it's a ship, it probably would be possible. But yeah, I don't think it is. Wait. If I'm like upside down. Oh, we can still do this anyway. Oh, okay. Sure. What is that transition? What is that transition? I mean, personally, if you want to do transitions like that, you're gonna have to have the, the in transition. And what I'm talking about here is the out transition. So that is the out transition here, right? You're gonna have to have some in transition. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, there is a transition, but it's only for the out transition, but no in transition. So it feels jarring either way. Okay. Okay. So I have to time that. Okay. You have to click there. Okay. I mean that is interesting, right? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Oh my god! I didn't click and the block destroyed anyway. Bro, I didn't click. I did not click. I did not click. I did not click. I did not click. Why is the block destroyed? I did not click. Can you explain? I mean, I get the idea, but like, bro. Lady GD, no way. I'll put it. Okay, do you know how you're going to do how you're going to fix it? By the way, do you know that? What is this? Someone requested GD level request redemption. Someone redeemed the GD level request redemption and for 15,000 channel points, and this is the level. Don't worry, we're giving feedback here, alright? Yeah, that is cool, right? But yeah, you gotta make it so that if you click the dash orb, it destroys the block. Ooh, is that possible? Oh no, dude, is that possible? Chat, is this possible? Is this jump possible? Without the skipping the orb, without orbs, by the way. I don't. Well, it. All right, let's see. Trajectory, go. It is! No way. What? It is? Are you kidding me? It's actually possible? Wait, what? There's no way it's possible. There's no way it's possible. What? Is that one frame? Chat, is that one frame? Hold on. Is that one frame? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. That's two! That's two frame! That's two frame! That's two frame! Dude, it's 120. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, that is actually wild. That is actually wild. But yeah. You do so. Yeah. There you go. You're not gonna skip that, right? Surely. Ooh, a hole? I mean, if you wanna do this, here, I have a piece of advice for you. Maybe put a portal, like a gravity portal here, or like a jump pad, right? I don't know what happening on F block. So Xanas, like, you have a few options, and chat, like you also have a few options. Would you rather do an F block, or would you rather use a gravity portal so you can just hold, or would you rather just use a blue jump pad? So that's three options. What do you guys pick? What do as a creator, what are you guys gonna do? Math block. Both. I mean, if you wanna do something like this, I'll probably get rid of the spikes. Because, like, I mean, if you want this to be a timing, I feel like, I don't know, it kind of makes, it's kind of awkward to make this a bit of a whole timing, bro. You also have to time where exactly you hold. It's kind of a bit, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to make an F block, you have to, like, if you know how to make a pretty good, like, F block indicator, then yeah, sure, right? But for most creators, I probably would recommend just using a blue pad or a portal, bro. Because, and also it's clear, right? And you can't just put an F text as the only sole indicator because it's probably gonna be ugly, right? So you know when to hold. I'll put spikes behind. Okay. Oh my god! Wait! I found. Oh my god! Wait! No way! I can't believe that works. Oh my god! I can't believe that worked. That worked. I mean, dude, do you realize? You see, like I'm not even hitting the ceiling and then jumping like that. So like, it kind of pretends as if that's not F block. Like, this is very convoluted, by the way. Oh, did you make it so that? Okay, you didn't forget this one though. What the heck was that? What was that? What was that? What was that movement? I generally don't like F blocks, but in Monolitos is cool. I'm kind of Monolitos Glazer. Oh, Emerald, thank you for the bit. But yeah, you see what my implementation of an F block in like Monolitos is that it's kind of different than the implementation in 2.2. The way I did it is I make it so that if you stick to the ceiling and then let go, you will stay to the ceiling, right? Effectively, basically, my F block in Monolitos is like, if you go up and you touch the F block, if you let go, then you switch gravity, right? You switch gravity and then you still have to click again. So it's I know it's gonna be kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird at first, but once you understand. What the heck? I did not click! I did not click! You guys, listen. I did not click. I did not click. I did not click. Why? What? Why? Why? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this pink doing here, inside here? What is the point of this? I wanna click. I wanna click here, right? Because I mean, when I see the spikes with structures over here, it makes them to just jump as soon as you touch the portal, right? Make it easier? Does it really make it easier? I don't think it makes it easier. Like, if anything, I am more likely to skip to... Yeah, see that? Like, it just gets skipped, bro. Like, if you don't do it, right? Most people, when they read this gameplay, are gonna... This happens. This is just gonna happen. Every time. And it's gonna be pretty annoying. I can already imagine, like, star grinders or the people who want to reach this level, they're gonna see that and be like, what? You know, it's gonna be a little bit unfair, right? So... yeah. I feel like it doesn't really make it that hard. It doesn't really make it any easier to just put it. It's just more annoying. So... this happens every time. Oh my god. Stop. What is the point of the shake here? Oh, what the heck? Cool. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of this level? Actually, before we're gonna check it out in the editor. Yeah, weird ending. Yeah, I reckon this level's unfinished. Woo. Anyways, oh, all. All right, let's see. Okay, so for this one, right? Ooh, what is that? I'm guessing you use this. You use wait a minute. You use a touch for this? Go? Okay. So okay, Zanas, what would you do to fix this this thing where if you wanna make it so you click the dash up and then it opens up, it breaks the ground. The square. Not a bad solution, but I have a much better solution for you. Introducing. Hold on. Where is it? The event trigger. There you go. You know what? Do you guys know what this trigger is? Hell nah. You don't know how to use that? Oh, it's very simple. All you gotta do, basically, it sets a condition, right? If so, you go here, you go over this menu right here. You go into this menu, and then you search for dash, I believe dash start, right? Dash orb. Yeah, that dash orb. Yeah, sure, this one, dash orb, right? So you're setting up a condition. If player hits the dash orb, then do something. So what is the do something? There's the group ID. The group ID is the do something part of it. So, oh, I want it to trigger like blocks moving and then the hitbox getting toggled off. So that's the do something part of it. Right? That is the do something part. So yeah, you're just setting a group ID. It's basically you refer to the function that does the thing, right? That thing you want. So yeah, the event trigger is what is. It can be used for many other things as well, by the way. Okay. The gameplay is like, I mean, what difficulty are you going for again? I feel like you're going for like, it's probably demon. For sure it's demon, bro. It's probably like, it's not an easy demon by any means. Because like, if you look at this part here, this part is quite easy though, but then there's this part, this UFO, that's a UFO, that's a UFO, that's a UFO, okay? Oh, the shockwave, oh, you have the shockwave here, and, ooh, the thickness, the wave width, oh boy, let's turn this off. Do I have a... Yeah, I do have this one. Ooh! Okay, so you can see the shader here, right? I mean, personally, if I were you, I would just set the strength to, like, so as small as I can. And then increase the speed. Just a tad bit. Yeah, that's better. Although like low strength. See that? It's subtle. I would rather make if you really want a shockwave, I would make it subtle, bro. Don't forget to make the event trigger touch or the start boss is going to be annoying. True. Wait. Yeah. But yeah, there's this thing. Although the wave W, you do know the wave W exists. Ooh. Oh! Oh, you can so do that. Yeah, what about that one? Yeah, I'll set it to 1, bro. I'll set it to 1. Fade in, yeah. Anyways, just make the event. If you really want to put a shader, make it subtle, bro. Don't make it like too jarring. But this is fine. So yeah, it's all good. MJ3, it's all good. Okay. Ooh, you have a bunch of. Ooh, yeah. So here's what I come up with. So for this, I know you use particles. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Ooh, what did you do here? So additive, okay, makes sense. Here, so you want to set the style A to like 0.3. Let's say 0.3. All right, and then we'll just increase the freaking calc. Good. There we go. That is much better. Seems like. Yeah, speed is the speed. I feel like the speed should vary here a little, right? The speed should vary by like just a little bit. Okay, like this, and then if I like copy this setup here, right, and then put it on the rest, like this, you press P. See, that's much better. Obviously, I can probably do it even less so. Yeah. See, that's much more realistic. See that? Oops. See, that's much better, bro. Look at that. Look at the rain. It's much better. You see, it has to be like very transparent. It cannot be just pure white like that, bro. it's much better. Anyways, but yeah, this design is like, I think, what the heck? Oh, I saw you added some highlights and shadows. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you know that. That's cool. This, however, I'm not. I mean, okay, it's just like. Do you know a technique that will make it like this is a circle, right? But personally, like I think you should know about this. Using this object, right? Yeah, sure. This object, you know, you can. Oh, better yet, there's allium. If you have access to allium, what's allium? There's allium. Oops. Good. Oh no, I have. Oh. Good. How do you? Bro. How does this freaking work? I click on the thing, it doesn't work. It's just drag. Cannot use allium apparently. But yeah. Yeah. Maybe try to use like not to use circles for this, bro, because it looks quite weird, right? Check the grass up close. Oof. Oh my god! How many objects? 1,000! Dude, that is the most optimized thing I've ever button to this, bro. I feel like it's fine to just like sacrifice some of the details. I mean, you could probably optimize this down to like 200, 300 at most, but like 1000 is insane, bro. 1000 is insane. Allium breaks sometimes, you just have to restart the game, is what I found. Oh. Yeah, I was like, why is Allium not working here, bro? Wait, is it because I am in the level edit menu? That's probably why. So if I exit the level, there you go. I'm not in the editor, bro. I'm just like, this is from like, okay. Anyways, how long have you been? It's probably been like 30 minutes. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that session of me playing the level from someone's redemption. But yeah. Do I like it? Not yet. I mean, if I could be honest, but don't feel discouraged. By the way, don't feel discouraged. Again, you have a lot to learn, right? Take this as a lesson for you, all right? Don't be ashamed. Don't feel bad. Take this as a lesson, please. Okay? I don't really quit much. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Anyways, thank you for requesting. Chat, if you want to request a level, the only way is to have 15,000 channel points, redeem the GD level request redemption, and so I can give you some in-depth feedback. It's over. No way. Yeah, 1 hour 3 minutes, guys. We get ready to get jump scared in 1 hour 3 minutes. Let's get ready. I'm gonna get ice cream now. Nice. No! Why did Make a Chameleon update, bro? I didn't ask for this. What do you mean starting that? Alright guys, I'm playing Mecha Chameleon apparently. Why is it updating? Why is it updating now? I didn't click on the update, bro. I didn't click on the update, bro. I didn't. Okay, what is this? I didn't. Fuck it. What happens if I play? Is my PC gonna explode? Let's find out. Oh wow, my PC didn't explode. Wow. No, I'm not playing this game. Don't worry. I'm going back to GD, guys. I'm going back to GD, guys. I'm going back to GD. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing Mecha Chameleon, guys. I'm not playing Mecha Chameleon. People are gonna be like, oh my god, John's playing Mecha Chameleon. No way. For like a single second. Someone's gonna request. No. Anyways. Back to building after like what, 30 minutes? Wow. You get it? Oh, wow. Dude, imagine if I do a Mecha Chameleon session with a bunch of people. Right? Like, the thing is, I haven't played Mecha Chameleon in like 10 days. Like, so it's been over 10 days. I haven't played it. I request some shit open window. If you do that to me, I don't even know what open window is. But if it's like, if you try to mess with me, bro, if you request some shit like impossible levels, then I'm just gonna scam you. I'm gonna mark it as complete. I'm not gonna play it. Done. You just waste your points. You're just wasting your points, and you also try to waste my time. So like, I think that's just fair. I think it's fair. I know it feels cruel. I know it's cruel to scam people, but like, when it's, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably justified. I stream stop 3 deserts, yeah. 100 clicks per second spam. Request ton 618. Why didn't he play my request? Yeah, I wonder, bro. Nah, like, chat. There is a reason why level request redemption is pretty expensive on my channel, right? There is a reason why it's pretty expensive. It's because I don't want, generally I don't want people to request some random levels, because I want to give feedback. I like giving feedback. I think it's fun. I like telling people what is wrong with the levels. I like giving advice and stuff like that. I think it's pretty fun. But what's not fun is when people request some bullshit, right? Like, people request some impossible bullshit. And what feedback am I supposed to give? Like, you know? Anyways. People just think it's funny. The one time, for context, chat. For context, we had a level request redemption costing 10,000 channel points, or 10,000 chat points here. Right? And then I increased the price because some asshole decided to request a level with a freaking rickroll. So there's some, yeah. I'm not even kidding. Someone, like, that actually happened. And that made me a little pissed off. Yeah, I can't believe myself. I actually get pissed off. So, I think, did I? I don't know if I banned the guy. I probably did. Dude, it's what a waste of freaking time. Like, I try to give something good back to the community, and then you know, like, it's just upsetting that you try to do something good for the community, and then the community just decides to troll you instead. Like, aren't you also mad when people do that to you? Like, of course. So that's why we'll talk about taking so long. Got late. Honestly, I should. Oh yeah, probably. Whenever I feel like I want to take a break, I know what to do. I should probably play some weeklies, bro. No, it wasn't Cyan. I don't think it was Cyan. It was someone else. It wasn't Cyan. Cyan requested something silly, but at least it was funny. I don't think Rickroll was funny, bro. Like, it straight up wasn't funny at all. Oops. Dude, I would rather, if you guys wanna see my, me being, if you guys wanna see me mauled, I would rather do that over video games. I don't think I would rather have, I don't think it's the time chief. I buy toxic. I once got a center level that looked normal. Dude, someone shared a story in sub general in my Discord. By the way, if you guys are a sub and you're in my Discord and you want to get access to the sub chat, I'm pretty active in there, by the way. I'm very active. Please connect your Twitch account to your Discord, or if you're on YouTube, connect your YouTube to your Discord account. Then you will have access to the sub general or sub chat. Did you drop a... Bro. I have Delta Rune, bro. I have Delta Rune. Ivy, do you not... Do you not know I have Delta Rune? I gotta finish Delta Rune. And I already beat the base game, bro. I like the new thumbnail. Yeah, Tavis did a pretty good job, bro. Yeah, it only been around for 2 streams. I feel like the background pretty much gonna be changed every like probably 20 streams or so. So just to kind of keep things fresh a little bit, you know. Just to kind of give some sort of illusion that a progress has been made, sort of. What do you think of this flower density? I'm gonna like do the colors later because I think I want to make the colors varied. Like it's not gonna be just red flowers all the time, right? It's gonna be like, oh, hello Accelerator, thank you for the 19 months, thank you for the Prime sub, thank you so much. Make a thumbnail or art comment that credits love Tavis article would be cool. Not a bad idea. But the thing is that's gonna be like a YouTube thing only, right? It's gonna be a YouTube thing only. And I already put a credit in the description anyways. At the bottom. So like, I don't know. Tavis has already been credited in the description. I don't really see a point of doing that on Twitch, right? But yeah, I think Tavis did make the offline screen for Twitch, which is pretty good, right? I like the offline screen. I think the offline screen is pretty decent, not bad. Do you pay Tavis? No, it was voluntary. It was voluntary. If I have a lot of money, I'll probably pay, but like it was a voluntary thing. I didn't think Tavis asked. I think it's a bit too many flowers. What do you think? I mean, I asked you guys. Just keep in mind the colors of the petals is gonna be different each time for each flower, right? It's gonna be different. So do you think I should make just a bit too many? Alright. Noted, I guess. So we can do this thing. Let's do this. There, I removed it. Some of it. What do you think? Make some flowers closer to... I already did here, right? I already did here. Like, I think... I know, like, the idea is to make the flowers, like... Some... On some spot, it's closer, and some it's, like, only one lone flower there, right? I think what I did is also pretty fine enough. Yeah. I think the spacing should vary, right? The spacing should vary. Do you mean by new hardest difficulty-wise or new hardest to build? Well, I guess you could, I mean, okay. New hardest difficulty-wise, yes. But it also means in both created and completed. So this level would be my new hardest level I have ever made. Harder than Booty 3, which is currently my hardest level I've made, right? On my account. And hardest completed, which is my current hardest completed is still Digital Descent, right? I have a video of it on my channel if you wanna see. But Yeah, this will be my new hardest created and completed. Imagine that. People are gonna ask what is your hardest? It's gonna be real travel. And yes, and I verified myself. Will I sound crazy if I say that for now real travel looks like harder than Limbo? You're not the only one who said this, by the way. Water said it too. Water said, I believe this is harder than Limbo. But yeah, you're not crazy for that. It could probably be harder than Limbo. I'm not sure. But again, rest assured, chat. Rest assured, this is not going to be a top 1. This is not going to be like, I'm not going for a top 1. Right? Because I don't have the skill for it. However, I want to take at least a long while, at least several months to verify this. Yeah. What's your hardest real travel? What's your hardest created real travel? Yeah. This gets like 7 minutes in. Yeah, you have to lock in. If you don't have nerves and you lock in, you can probably do it. I think it's gonna be easier than Apollyon. Alright? The hardest part, yes, the hardest part is 11 minutes in. So you have to grind consistency on that a lot before you have to grind from 73 to 100 a lot first before fully committing. The dual part looks fun? Yeah. Hardest completed. I mean, hardest verified also means hardest completed because the way you verify a level is by completing it. So I think that is in the same category. So hardest completed in that way, yeah. You might have a slight creator bias. We will see when we get to playtesting, okay? I don't want to worry about the difficulty right now. Again, like, I'll worry about it later. I just have to... The point being is that the level has to be made first. Like, we still have a long way to go when it comes to the making of the level. But yeah. You mean... Yeah, I mean the sense of Buddy 3 being verified by someone else, yeah. So it's gonna be my new hardest in everything. This is gonna be my peak career in GD, bro. Like... Like that. So I'm just placing a bunch of flowers, and then like on like some pretty open areas here. I can probably put flowers on here too, maybe, because like it looks like it has some pretty open spots, right, to put flowers to. I know you put Fat Cat as your tag, yeah, it's a Twitch tag. So when people search for Fat Cat, and they'll see my stream. I'm not gonna be putting flowers here because, like, you know, I feel like it's already been occupied by the trees. Doesn't really feel like it makes sense here. So 113. I think that's a 46. Yeah. Heliopolis 100% first. Oh, by the way, chat. Just a bit of a heads up. Since I might have a pretty broken sleep schedule at the moment, so here's the problem. I've been at like afternoon in my time zone. I've been awake, and I find it kind of hard to sleep at afternoon. So I end up sleeping later than, like, for example, like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., which is like 4 a.m. in Eastern time. So, and then I wake up at midnight. So like at it can range from like waking up at like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., which is like 3 p.m. in Eastern time, bro. Like, are you kidding me, bro? It also depends on the state of how I am whenever I wake up. If I still feel pretty tired after all that, then I'm just then I think, you know what, my sleep is still not good enough. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. So I think I might be streaming at the time that you guys Europeans are gonna be it at the time it's gonna be midnight for Europeans. So just a heads up. So if you guys have an ongoing watch streak, this is a bit of a warning, bro. I'm in Australia? Please don't do that. What do you mean don't do that? I love how you're trying to dictate when I should be streaming just for your own self. I mean I get it. I get it. I get you wanna, but like, again, would you rather me not stream for like what, weeks just because I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule? No. I'm bored. I'm gonna be hella bored. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, bro, when I'm not streaming. I mean, I can play games, right? But like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't really feel like, I don't know. Streaming is just fun. When are you planning to stream again? So I might be streaming at a time where it's going to be evening in America. Evening. So that's like, you know, for example, if I stream at like 7 a.m. in my time zone, it would be 8 p.m. for you guys. 8 p.m. in Eastern time, and then 5 p.m. in Pacific. So I think, you know, so Americans can still watch. However, Europeans, I'm sorry. But like, again, the problem is my sleep schedule's broken. I need to fix it. However, to compensate, I might, after streaming at a time where it's not as friendly for Europeans, later on, I will probably stream at a time where Australians are probably might be going to sleep, but it's gonna be very morning for like you guys in the US. So for me, it's gonna be like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. or something. It's gonna be way earlier than my ideal time zone, my time to stream, I guess. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to stream at like 1 p.m. in my time zone. That's like 2 a.m. for 2 a.m. in like Eastern. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try not to do that because like many Americans are going to sleep, right? Many Americans are just gonna go to sleep, and I might not have anyone chatting, bro. What time is it for you? You can look at the time at the top right corner of the stream. There is a real time clock at the top right corner. How long is this gonna last? 7 a.m. streams? As long as as long as my sleep schedule allows it, or not allowed it, rather. Like, I really want to fix my sleep schedule. Like, I'm trying. But the way for me to do that is by sleeping later and later and later. It's like a bit of a cycle, really, right? Vehemence? Wait, who's still verifying Vehemence? Is Pop-Up still verifying Vehemence? 93. What's 93? Thanks for helping out. You're welcome. No problem, bro. 7. Not from now. starting in like the next weekdays. So like I still want to stream at the time. Like whenever I play Deltarune, I still want to stream at like 2 a.m. Like 2 a.m. at the latest. I just want to finish off chapter 5, and after that I will probably stream like every like I'm gonna stream quite late, so it's not gonna be at midnight anymore, right? So no midnight streams, I guess. No midnight streams for a while until I fix my sleep schedule. That's the entire thing. So I'll have to sleep during the midnight. It's not crazy. What a crazy concept, having to sleep in the midnight. What the heck? Like I am aware that most people are, especially in the world, are pretty active for me during midnight, you know. Popov got Vehement stolen because he was inactive. As far as I know. Well, Popov is really active again now, right? Popov has been active in like the YouTube stuff. But yeah. Who's the best Indonesian GD player in terms of skill? Good question. I mean, you can probably check like Pointer Crate, Stats Viewer. No, he wasn't active playing the Vehemence. He was active, just not on level. Yeah, because he was focusing on society, right? He was locked in on society. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's a race. Ah. Yeah, now Popov is just like grinding list points, bro. Dude, I've been tuning into Popov's stream and Loki. Like, oh shoot. Honestly, personally, I prefer Popov more than Zoink as a player. I don't know why. Like, but I don't know. I just find Popov to be more entertaining than Zoink personally. That's just my preference. Me too. I can't figure out why. Yeah. I wanna see like Popov getting close to Zoink in terms of list points. I think that would be really cool, and that's why he's grinding that list points for. Like I'm not even I don't know why, but I feel like Popov as a player streamer is pretty entertaining naturally, bro. It's just like I don't know how he does it. It's just so entertaining. I don't like that he verified Amethyst. What? Zoink Loki just feels like a standard American with money. He feels like a celebrity, meanwhile Popov feels like a person. Maybe that's why I prefer Popov more, is because he feels more like a person. With like natural, like, you know, not just being natural on stream or something like that. Like he wasn't trying too hard to be entertaining or whatever, right? He wasn't trying too hard. Which is what I honestly respect when people are not trying too hard to be entertaining. Just to cater towards like kids or something like that. I prefer real people. True. But yeah, there's like lots of streamers like to get big. Like you have to kind of play character and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I would rather like, especially I would rather whenever I go meet up with like other streamers, I would rather if they are like as normal as they are on stream, as if they are, you know, whenever they are meeting up. I don't want to be like hyper active, hyper reactive, and be like freaking out over every single little thing in the world, bro. Like I'm like just chill, you know. I would rather meet up with like a chill person rather than like, you know, people that are just doing anything for content, recording anything for content, doing whatever for content, acting crazy for content, anything for content, bro. Hello, Bartolo. Hi, had a pretty bad day, but happy to see you stream. Also, I reached 300k. Woo! No way. Wow. But yeah, speaking of. So yeah, I'm placing flowers here. Dude, the flower density is... I think the flower density is still pretty good, yeah. I have to place a flower here, 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 here. Just... yeah. However, I want the flowers to have different colors each, for each one. Because like, right now, I know it looks like they are all the same color, but I will change it. I'll change it. Tsunami's a beast. King Samuel is especially that kind. Like... but yeah. I feel like... again, nothing against like King Samuel, but... I feel like... King Samuel is like the least chill streamer ever. Right? I don't know. Like, you guys probably seen like how he's doing the DCD meetup, but like, yeah. Trying to get a rated level, and before to get deep into the coin, what does a Z layer do? It basically changes the order of appearance, right, of objects. That's what Z layer is. It's actually pretty chill when not on stream. Oh. Cool. I mean, yeah. I would rather if the person, I mean, yeah, I really hope King Samuel is really, it's actually chill like a normal person off stream, bro. Dude, I swear, whenever I go into a convention, I really want to bring my, like, a handheld console. And, you know what, it would be really cool to, because I have no IRLs, right? It would be really cool if we can do some, like, multiplayer games, like, local multiplayer games. Like... like Mario Party. Mario Party doing conventions or whatever, like... I got banned out of Zoing stream by saying he's... honestly, deserve. You probably shouldn't call anyone by a real name anyway. Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Like, I don't know Zoing's real name. I don't think I want to know. And I don't want you guys to tell me. Right? Because I don't care. I don't care. Is your real name Jonathan? No. I'm not telling you. Yeah. The point being, it doesn't matter. Whatever my real name is, who cares? Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, I swear, like, whenever you ask for, like, I swear, it's not just for curiosity reasons. You probably have some hidden motives. Could be malicious motives. It could be like, surely there's something beyond just curiosity, bro. Like, I swear, you probably have some, like, crazy thoughts about all of this. You probably have some crazy plans. That I just don't trust you. Again, the saying, who cares about whoever people's name is? Who gives a shit? Alright, guys, let's move on. Let's not talk about my name hypothetically, please. Like, I feel uncomfortable right now. Glue. Yes. I have to turn off the grid whenever whenever I wanna share progress on this on subchat. Yeah, I have to turn off grid. If I don't, you get insta ban. I'm not even kidding. Hello, Sharp Black. What? I don't know how to. Happy Chio. Well, calm down, bro. Calm down. What's the best deco advice? What do you mean by this question, bro? What? Do you think I have a best deco advice on command on my brain? Like, bro. Like, can we be so for real? Oops. I feel like I'm gonna delete this flower over here. There should be like a bit of a flower here, but not on here, I feel like. Yeah. Dude, just calm down. Bro, I'm so bad at creating, I only use one layer. Well, have you learned to use multiple layers, bro? Like, what's stopping you, man? What is stopping you? What is going on with... What are you guys talking about Zoing, bro? Oh. Oh, wow. So he didn't use chalk. His PC probably crashed again. Like, I remember, like, he mentioned something about, like, what was it? About, you know, his PC black screening. It's probably a driver issue. I think that's a driver issue. It is definitely a driver issue. His PC won't crash when you find the bloop. Yeah, I've got this phenomenon where my PC will just would freeze, and then 5 seconds later it black screen. I've got this phenomenon before. That usually means your graphics driver crash. Usually Windows should be able to recover the thing, right? Recover the system, the graphics driver, and will be back up. But then your stream will just crash, your OBS crash, and yeah, you have to restart your stream. Yeah, again, that's something to do with your graphics driver. Dude, it can happen when you put too much work into your GPU usually. This is why if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, I never update my graphics driver because like there's no need to. Like, if it works, why? It works for me right now. I've never had any issues. I've never had any problems with my PC right now. After last time I updated my graphics driver, I've never updated again. Because there's a chance that when you try to update your graphics driver, it might be kind of broken. Or it might be not as stable. Although, like, here's why I really want to get a new laptop. Is so that, you know, I want to move my OBS, my browser, and every single other task to my laptop, so that I can just like game on my PC, and I don't have to worry about like pushing my PC way too hard or something like that. The future for meta. My PC has some blue screen fonts. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, some drivers are not as stable. The one time I got a studio driver. Hello, Melon. I got a studio driver on my PC, right? I have a screenshot. Let me show you. The infamous screenshot. Yeah. This happens live on stream, by the way. I'm not even kidding. This happened last year. I always like to show this to people because, like, oh my god. Imagine if I have a dual PC setup, right? If I have a dual PC setup, let's say if this is my laptop, right? If this is my laptop, and then this is connects to my freaking desktop, right? Because of how that works. My stream will still be running, and you guys will see the blue screen live on stream, bro. It would be really funny. It would be so funny, but no, bro. I stream and play the game on the same PC, so when my PC crashes, the stream dies. And so yeah, I think that happened. I think it was back in day 400s. Yeah, that was my stream setup, if you guys can't tell. It would be so funny if you guys can actually witness getting blue screen as I do as well. But yeah, it would be ultimate clip, bro. Probably one of the best clips ever. I don't think, dude. Do you guys remember when I played the Xenogenesis song, right? When I was uploading Monolitos, I played Xenogenesis. That is like the best clip on this channel ever. I timed the Xenogenesis song like to when the drop of the Xenogenesis. You guys know Xenogenesis drop, right? I timed it perfectly. Like, so whenever I'm uploading Monolitos, it says upload complete when the song drop, bro. Like, perfectly. I was actually freaked out. I was like, how did I have no practice. I was just trying to do it, and then I don't know how I pulled that off. I don't think I can pull that something like ever again. If you guys remember that clip, I think it's one of my most viewed clip probably. Like, holy. It's like... You guys have to watch it. You guys have to watch that clip. I know was streaming back then, yeah. Which clip? That was like back in day 1. I believe it was back in June 11. Like, it was like 3 years ago. That was day 1. That was back in day 1. Like, the very first day of real travel. Do you love streaming early or late? I love streaming no matter what, early or late it is. Yeah, when I upload Monolitos, because before that, I was taking a 3-week hiatus from streaming entirely. I wasn't streaming for 3 weeks because I was trying to finish. I was like, yeah, I failed. I honestly failed. I did not finish Monolitos. I'm a failure. I was feeling like a failure. Right? So I wasn't streaming. And then I just want to finish Monolitos also so I can start my new project. That's like the whole thing, right? And after that, after I finish Monolitos, I announced it. I'm gonna upload it. And once I upload, I've had this in mind when I was building Monolitos that I want to make a 15-minute level, and I've already had the plans. I want to like announce it, and there you go. I announced it day 1, and I start making a layout. And I'm gonna use this whole song, and now it is day 550, and it's still going, bro. Hi, sorry for inactivity. It's all good, bro. PS5. What a command. PS5. Yes, I do have a PS5. I do have a PS5, so I can play Astrobot, bro. Do you remember me? No. Just because you asked if I remember you, I'll intentionally not remember you, bro. Like... Oh, I'm serious. Okay. I mean, sorry, Misty. I have had, especially back then, when people ask if I remember, like, the thing is, if you haven't done anything super notable, it's hard to remember people. Like, that's just how it is. Thank you, Room. But yeah, I was just talking about, like, my... back when I was building... You see, like... I have a biggest problem as a creator. I've been super slow. I've been very slow. Right? Like, if you have a criticism, a fair criticism... I think that's a fair criticism. I'm like, very slow as a creator. And I think that boils down to me being a perfectionist. Yeah. I don't do well with deadlines. I don't do well. That's one of my biggest problems, and it's fair to say that. I like 2dash a lot. Thank you for the 2 membership. Yo, thank you so much, bro. Welcome. What day did you start this? Day 1, brother. Are you smart? Anyways, 15 minutes left before the jump scare. I feel like, yeah, sure. I like 2dash a lot. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you for the tier 2 membership. Oh. That's okay, bro. But slow means you be more time to little things, you have a better outcome. Yeah. But when it... But... Oh, what the... Why is that... track to fill with. Ew! Ew! Why is Google shit getting unshittified, bro? No pun intended. What do you mean track to fill, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god. They are unshittifying the whole thing, bro. Honestly, I should be using LibreOffice. Honestly. Gemini discuss you? Yeah, bro. Don't worry about deadlines. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Shoot. Wow, we have a few more to go for the flowers. Damn. Yeah, place like. Yeah, we don't want to have too many flowers here though. So like, put it here. We put like. This has to be quite dense here. I feel like. So. It's 50. Yeah, I think today is just gonna be like I was gonna work on the transition, but I think today is just gonna be like mostly improvements. Hello, Alfaya. How's it going, man? Also, can you imagine that whenever you're using if someone trained an AI to make it so whenever you say a C word to an AI, you just get insta ban, and then you get reported to authorities for what? For saying the C word. Which is apparently a slur used against robots. You know what I'm talking about. I don't think I need to describe. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. AI models. Some mods are lurking. FYI, yeah. John, actually, do not say that. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Dude, the Twitch chat is saying it, bro. Oh, Pierre on YouTube? Oh. I don't really watch other people's videos, especially on stream. I don't react to people's videos on comment. So. There's the... I want to make this one kind of sparse here. Like, very sparse, so like, this 30. Off stream's pretty cool. Yeah. The meme. It's already a term used in Star Wars. I doubt they would also ban Star Wars. Dude! I watched this video the other day, and they were talking about like banning emojis for being offensive to the whole Gen Z group, bro. Guys, I'm not even kidding. They're talking about banning the emoji thumbs up because apparently it was used passive aggressively. Like, are we actually dead ass? I think it stemmed from like someone ranking on Reddit, ranking emojis and stuff like that. And people think like I think the thumbs up emoji being the worst apparently because it was often used passive aggressively. So yeah. It's like when I guess the argument is like it's like when you type in seriously, right? When you type like a long message and then they hit you with a K. They hit you with a K after all that important text wall that they told you, bro. I guess that's kind of where they're coming from, but I don't know. At that point, might as well just ban the word K, bro, because people use the word K, like K, the single letter K, to like, kind of respond, and it kind of gives off the feeling of not caring about what they say, about what they're trying to tell you. That's how I interpret it. Might be wrong. Yeah, if you're in situations enough where people use thumbs up passive aggressive, that's annoying you probably, yeah. There's that one kid who wanted the emoji to be changed because it's offensive to people with glasses. Yeah, dude. Like, dude, you have such a personal problem. I feel like I don't really think that is the way to fix it, bro. Like, if you truly have a problem, I feel like you should work towards making it feel like you're not that offended or something, bro. Instead of just like trying to make a change. It's just kind of ridiculous. Reborn, yeah. Flashback. Yeah. Wearing glasses is kind of cool because then you can actually see much better with glasses, bro. Like, isn't that the whole point with glasses? What if you have like a difficult time to read text, small text? So the solution is to get yourself a pair, like a glasses, and then boom, problem solved. Wow, you can actually read small text better from far away. Low-key, I might consider getting glasses. I don't know. I have no experience with everything though. So like, hey, I don't like these things. So instead of become not so easily offended, I want it erased from the planet. It's like when, again, like we talked about how people were genuinely mad that TADs about Digital Circus, that they had to go into the social media to flame the actors for it because apparently the ending, or not the ending, the story isn't what they want. Like, I'm not even kidding. People apparently went that far. It's not the actors? In my opinion, you should make the colors of the ground structures a bit darker. No, I am not doing that, sorry. I wanna have some pretty good contrast between the foreground and the background. I don't wanna like have lower contrast. I hope you understand. Going for the actors or something I can't control, yeah. Dude. I mean, the fan base is just... That's why people think the fan base is the worst, because of some people like them, bro. People like them that usually, if they are not given what they want, then they get mad and decide to like try to cancel people for whatever reason, even though they're not doing nothing wrong. So... You know, isn't that like quite ridiculous? It is obviously ridiculous. I can already tell. Yeah, instead of just, yeah, people are just going for the actors because, like, oh my god, the story isn't what they want. Like, hoo. Hopefully it's not the case with GD, bro. Like, I don't wanna, I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna be in a situation where, like, I don't wanna be in a situation where I get flamed for not making feature func 3 or 4 after I'm done with this level, right? Like, where people literally try to cancel me, like, instead of, like, congratulating, like, I mean, knowing the world, it can probably happen, right? Like, instead of congratulating me for finishing, like, instead I will get flamed. I will get criticized for not listening to the fans, for not giving what they want. Like, it's a crazy world to live in nowadays. Like, anything can happen without you expect. There's already a pole here. There's already, like, I think I'm gonna put only one single flower here. Just like that. Not too crazy, but not too chill is in the middle. That's probably fine, right? Oh, timer check. Oh, let's not forget about the timer, guys. 1 minute! Oh my god. Guys. Dude. I already... Yeah, the timer is gonna set in like less than a minute, bro. That means I have to open up GD. Right? I have to open up GD and claim the chest. That's probably what I'll do. I'm just gonna do it now. Let me downloading geode resources. Oh my god. We still have a long way to go, bro. It doesn't match! Yeah, there it is. Kinda loud. Is it that loud for you guys? My mic just picked it up like pretty easily. There we go. That's the. Okay, let's read the geode. What is the geode? Fixed game bug causing a hang on game exit. Interesting. Okay. So it's just... Do I make a... I don't know what the... There we go. Do I make a timer for the small chest, chat? Why do you have the April Fool's geode? Dude, the Sapphire was such... Dude, it's fire. What can I say? But yeah, what are the updates? Nothing. 128k. Wowie. Anyways, I think I make a timer for the small chest. Did I close down the timer? Whoops. Alright, 137. Let's 20. There you go. I have a timer for the small chest now. Yeah. I just want to open up 2.2 just to open up the chest because I want to grind diamonds. Oh. That's my setup, bro. This never gets old, bro. This is, you can see the chat. You can see the chats right here. Dude, remember when the pin message was above? Like that was, dude, it's so old that the pin message used to be above here. Now the pin message is below, as you can see here. Like things have changed since then, bro. I'm gonna see if you're in chat. Well, oh my god, I think that was Camelot's old username. That was Ivy's old username, sorry. And there's the Nightbot announcement. There's the pin message. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's my chat right there. I just have two separate chats on one single screen. John, one of my layers is, I don't know! Stop repeating your message! I took less than 1.7 on... Oh. Nice. Alright, back to this. Oh, I can probably like... I can do this one. I believe that's a 74. That's 74. I beat NC today 2.2 came out. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I was sleeping and I heard a bunch of like Discord beeps and turns out, oh wait, it was 2.2, bro. That was back in December 20. Like, are you kidding me, bro? I think I was playing Pizza Tower back then, right? I was playing Pizza Tower when that game was kind of trending. Oh my god. And like right after that, I went back to sleep because I was tired. And then 2.2 came out. I was like, wow, I missed it. Can't believe I missed it. Oh well. What am I gonna do? They are wrong, so I gotta fix that. I did stream it, yes, I did. On Twitch only. Is it just me? Yeah, it's just you, bro. I didn't. No, it's not. I love Putty 3. I'll give it 87. Man, I can't wait to play Putty 3 once I get a new laptop. Once I get my dual stream setup working, or dual PC stream setup working, then I'll do Putty 3. I'll do that, and then I go for a new hardest. Yeah, the Grasu. Yeah. And then I'm gonna make like a stream highlights sort of content around it too. So yeah, I think it will be fun. You know what I should probably do? If there's gonna be an upcoming ad break, there's gonna be an ad break soon, I think. Wait, not yet. Save the level. Scammer. It will. You're scamming yourself if I'm not in the editor. But yeah, I press Ctrl S. That saved the level. But I'm in the editor, so there we go. So I saved it. So oh, what a number. Okay. So what kind of you know what, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna put some circles. Basically to like represent some sort of like flower placements. Oops, sorry, that's not the one. This. We put it here. And then that's, yeah. No flowers here. There's flowers over here. Yeah, I could put it here. I'm gonna make that abundant. I'm gonna make this one here. And that's it. Not quite a lot of flowers left, I guess. But after that, I have to change the colors. You know what? Actually, I want to make some coffee, dude. Yeah, I was forced to. Well, I was like. I mean, it's a mix of. Yeah, I'm forced. I at the time I wasn't really thinking too well whether it would be a good idea or not. But then after a while, then I should have. I realized, you know, it's not the greatest idea ever, but I kept with it anyway. And yeah, dude, I was a dumbass. I was a dumbass back then, right? I was a dumbass. Clearly. Oh, just. Nothing much is going on at the moment. Cycles X, but it's just cycles. Okay, bro. Alright. Okay, it's been 2.5 hours. I'm surprised no one told me about this. I'm surprised that no one has told me something that's kind of big in that's kind of big. Usually people only tell me about like Society or Cycles X or Grief 97. But I don't know if you guys know that Parrot Dash apparently just verified final goodbye platinum. Apparently. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know Paratash, Celeste. She's a Celeste player, and yeah, it's like, wow, it is definitely new hardest for her, right? It is, to put it simply, it's like a new top one. Top one just got verified. It's like Grief got verified in Celeste. Yeah, to put it simply, Grief got verified in Celeste. 90 platinum. Yeah, she literally just verified it. She just beat it. It's literally an equivalent of Grief in Celeste. I mean, it's not, obviously it's not similar in terms of like the styles or whatnot, but like the difficulty, yeah. It's such a huge deal. She took like 509 days. 509 streams. Imagine 509 streams, and then she finally beats final goodbye platinum, like 90, I think it was 90p, yeah. Is that like new top one Celeste completion? Or new top one Celeste achievement? That has to be like new, that has to be like top one Celeste achievement for sure, right? I don't know. I might be mistaken. Maybe there's something harder than final goodbye platinum, but I'm not sure. But like, that is definitely the hardest Celeste accomplishment ever. Has to be, bro. But yeah. Anyways, isn't it cool that there are so many games like GD that have hard achievements being made? Yes. I mean, in Osu, you have Krashina achieving 2000 PP. That's pretty huge. You have Paratash, like I already mentioned. You have, yeah, so I mean, Celeste is a bit of a smaller community compared to like, let's say, the GD or Osu, right? Have you seen a new record for Super Mario after 2 years? Oh, cool. But yeah. Oh, Adolfi, yeah, there's Adolfi. Adolfi is a rhythm game. Anyways, I'm gonna use the button to make some coffee. So, be like back. I didn't. back. I'm playing OOT, Ocarina. Was it Ocarina of Time? With a 100% guide. I don't mind for exploring things. Yo, Woolsey woke up. Yeah, apparently Woolsey just uploaded a video, and like, yeah. Anyways, back to flowers. Mm, 81. Yep. The video is 3 hours long. God damn, bro. Are you uploading a live stream or what? God damn, bro. An edited 3-hour vid? Ooh. Yeah, Woolsey has done it, bro. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do like a, whenever I'm done with real travel, I'm gonna do a 12-hour edited video, and a premiere is gonna be like, ooh. The thing is, the problem with premieres is, for like super long premieres, is that if you wanna watch from the very beginning, right? You have to wait until the video's done. Then you can watch from the beginning. It's basically like a live stream. 1 star equals 1 object. Yeah. It's like, how many stars? I don't really know how the video actually works. Like how many stars then? Yeah. The schedules. Like, imagine if I finish the video and you have to lock in the schedule. If you wanna watch the entire thing, yeah, good luck watching the entire thing, bro. Because the thing is, I feel like premieres on like super long videos is probably a bad idea. Like, now that I think about it, because you know, I would rather, if you want to want to take a break from the video, do something else, you can do that, and you can continue from where you left off, right? You can still do that. What's opinion on the new hardest line circles levels? I don't care. That's my opinion. Do you all know how to get likes, replays on your completions? I don't think there is a way, bro. Let's give lots of hype. Yeah. Honestly, I probably wouldn't make it a premiere, to be honest. Like, maybe people just want to watch, some sections, jump into certain sections. I think premiere is probably not a good idea, to be honest. Yeah, now that I actually think about it, it's not the greatest idea in the world. So that is 58. That is 59. Yeah. I don't know if Woolsey's gonna come back to actually making content again. I really don't know. Like, a lot of people probably ask the same thing that I probably wondered. What is going on? NVIDIA Shadowplay, OBS and replay buffer, metal. Yeah. Personally, I use OBS, bro. Because the thing is, OBS is like so much more customizable than everything else. So it's 81. Not in a year for sure. Okay. Yeah. What is going on? It's distracting. Yeah. I'm looking at the YouTube chat since people are talking to other people. Replying to other people. I don't mind that. It's just that I don't really have anything to say, bro. Favorite least demon. I don't have a favorite, bro. I just don't. I do that. It's better that, because the thing is, it depends on what your PC specs. Like if you have a $200 or $300 laptop, it's not really made for that, right? It's not really made to be that powerful. So whenever you try to run OBS and try to record, it's gonna lag. So you have to get at least a gaming PC, bro. Like even a budget one will do just fine. You have to get the one that is specifically made for like content creating. Like, if you get the one for like basic use, like browsing the web or like so super basic stuff, then it's not gonna cut it. It's simply not gonna cut it. Hey, I just got 51 on BO just once. It's such a good level. Thank you, LKPK. LKPK, there we go. Yeah, but what if you think that LDM is cheating? It's not, but like, you just don't want to use an LDM, right? That's the point. Your point being, don't want to use LDM, because let's say you make a rule that says LDM is cheating. Like some people don't think it's cheating, but I don't know, cause like, you know, you make the rules, right? In my case, I wanna see if Buddy 3 runs well on my PC. Like if it does, then I'm gonna try to like beat it with full detail, which will be really fun. Alright, that's oh, 92. Yeah, I know. That has to be mentioned in the title, bro. Or like in the like that's the main thing, right? That has to be mentioned. If not, then like people are gonna think I'm using LDM, which is not. You have to. It's obvious. Well, anything can be considered cheating if you think about it. If you depends on what kind of rules you make. I personally think that beating one attack and beating the level one attempt in practice is cheating. I do agree with that, because you're supposed to beat it in normal mode, yes. And I've tried to argue. I'm just gonna like, I don't care. I do believe that beating level in practice mode in one attempt without checkpoints or whatsoever is cheating. It's a good reminder to always check if whether you are in practice or not before going from 0, bro. Well, if you forgot, then too bad. I feel like in the case of Dorami, like, honestly, I mean, that already sparked, like, some controversy. Not about Dorami itself, but, like, whether, and about people think that it should be allowed or not, because you beat it. Why is that not, like, a rule that is, like, everyone enforces, bro? I feel like point target should not accept it, bro. Shouldn't be accepted in any other circumstance whatsoever. So again, like I said, it's cheating. Okay, I think the flower placements are done. But now, oh yeah, I can nerf this. Not nerf, but like adjust the gameplay a little bit. So like, one, half. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what the other cheats they're talking about though. But the point being, why don't you just try to beat it in normal mode, bro? Like, it's like in Osu, like if you use this argument, it's kind of stupid. Like, oh, if you got 100% accuracy in no fail, that it should, I mean, it's the same. It's the same as, you know, like why didn't people make that argument in Osu, bro? Like, come on. Like, there is a placebo effect, you know, so it still changes something. Did he repeat? No, he hacked it. He hacked it. But you have to go in normal mode, bro. Okay. How many flowers did we place though? Let's see. The next thing we have to check is whether the colors are proper. Ooh, that's about, I believe that's like 80? 80 objects, 80 flowers in total. Not bad, I guess. So yeah, now it's time to color the petals. After that, then the flowers are done. But like, I have to check to see if the... What is it? I think we're working on the transitions on day 551, which is tomorrow. So what day is it today? I think it's Saturday. Saturday. So tomorrow is gonna be another building stream, and then after that, then Deltarune. Hello, Maga. How's it going? My coffee is still pretty hot, so let's see. I'm gonna do like I think I'm gonna do like a 4-hour stream or something. Like, yeah, like a shorter, not short. Like, I mean, 4 hours is standard, right? It's an average length for me. It's not gonna be like a very long stream because I wanna stream every day. So you're late. I mean, kinda. I just wanna do. Just wanna work on some like stuff in my to-do list here, right? So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And yeah, not super late though. There's still a bit of stream to go. Let's see if they match. Okay, they do match the, yeah, that. That's a check. That's a 30, so we put that in there. That's a check. That's 72. That's also a check. So that is pretty much, yeah. I already checked out. What about this one? That's 75. I think that's a check. Just want to verify the colors are. Alright, so what's this one? 46. So 46 is a check. What else? There's no flowers over here. Here, there's this one here. 93. 36, that's a 36. Yeah, they are pretty okay. So yeah, the colors of this are pretty much checked out. Yeah. Let's see. Let's this one. Oh, okay. I found an error. I found an error. Thank God. Did I verified? Okay, so that's 34. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. There's a reason I'm doing this, bro. It's 80. 34, I think. Is that 34? Yeah, 34 is over there. 84. What's an 84? There's a... Oh, another error. I found another error. What is this? It's 37, and that is 84. 37. Okay. Seven. There we go. What is this? 66, and that is okay. That's a match. What is this one? 78. 78. I'm getting hungry. A little bit. There's no flowers here. No flowers here. There's flowers over here though. 50. That is also 50. I clearly didn't eat enough. Seems like. Okay. What about this one? That's 76. That's a match. 74. That's also a match. That's a... Wait, okay, there I found another error. Seems like... Oh, wait. I haven't done this one. 49? That's 49. That's 73. Yeah. Okay. And then there it is. It's another, there's 77. That I didn't change it. So 77. What's that? 69. That's a yeah. Okay, what about this one? It's 81. That's 81. Okay, let's match. That's a flower over there. I want to see if they have a 58. 58. Okay. Hello, Aiden. And so I see your level consists from day 200. Yeah. Still going. I forgot. Is this 58? Actually, dude, I'm so hungry. Holy crap! I might end a bit early than like 4 hours, bro. Oh my god, why am I so hungry right now? $88. There's all this thing over here. That's 50, and then also 50. There's no, yeah. It's 59. That's already like okay. What about this one? 81 and 81. And 50 and 50. Okay, there you go. Oh my days, bro. I nearly went to sleep without this stream, so would have lost straight. Hello, Reaper. Yeah. So I added some flowers. Now I gotta color the petals. Right? That's what it looks like. I even wanted to stream, but I didn't subscribe. I wanted to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, thank you. But yeah. YouTube music. So don't need one right now. Yeah, it definitely adds it, but like the flower is not gonna be all the same color, right? They're not gonna be all the same color. So I added the roadmap. And you may notice, I think the flower is above the player, so like, look. That. I think I have to do this so that, you know, I think it's fine. Me when first time chatter, no way. Hello, Snaps Skull. I would admit the mountain is a bit hard to see now. But yeah. Should I change the petal colors now or oh, I'm so hungry. Holy shit. Well, I'm so hungry right now. I'm so hungry right now. Paling ganun. Paralyze the mountain up and down? No. No, thank you. It's a cool part, yeah. Another thing I'll have to fix is this. This background suddenly appearing, right? I have to toggle. I think this part of the background should be toggled off, right? And then once it's off, then then toggle back on, so that yeah, so that it's seamless transition over here. Yeah, this part is about 99.5% complete, right? You gotta see it well at the start, so it's not like it's there, yeah. Because the thing is, this has a background, right? This has a background. This is going to have a background. Haven't implemented yet. And then the idea is that there's gonna be a background over here and then another background here, Like, I want to create some sort of illusion, right? I don't really know exactly how you call it, but yeah. Nice. What would the background be? Is this gonna be a cave? Yeah, is this gonna be a cave background? I have to like take a look. So yeah, I think, you know what? I'm really hungry. I'm sorry, I'm really hungry right now, so I'm just gonna end early. But yeah. I put the flowers. I'm gonna color the petal of the flower late off stream. And then I will do like some of the background improvements later as well off stream. So yeah, I feel like by day 551, I'm gonna like, I think we can safe to say to finally start working on the transition on day 551. So yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours is still, I guess, it's still a lot for most of you, right? For me, it's a little short, right? Because I typically want to stream for like 4 hours at least. 5 hours is like a pretty good length, right? But yeah, I mean, 3 hours is still a lot for most of you. So I think I really hope you guys. The lanterns, yeah, this part is dude. I'm so happy with this part. Yeah, I'm so happy with this part. Like, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's so cool, right? Like, I really like how this looks, bro. I like this part overall. I'm happy with it. So yeah, on day 551, we're gonna be making the transition to the next part. So yeah. You're just good at swim and nuance, yeah. Call it title. Oh yeah, you know what? Final thing. Yeah, I was thinking about this one too. So like 258. I have a much better idea. I think what I'm gonna do, I have to like assign a new color channel. Let's make it 282. Is there anything 283? Let's see. I'm gonna like, oh, there already is. 304, that's the last one. So 305 it is. 305. Up, down. And as you can see, they are gone. Yeah, doesn't have anything yet. So if I do this, 305, and then do this. Where did it go? That's 105. I'm done. 205. There it is. All I have to do is just tone down the tone down those. That? No, do that. Yeah. 60. Okay, that's good, I think. Yeah. You know what? There you go. Is that better? Or do you think I should... What do you think the saturation of this should be? Do you think I should lower it down even more? Like 0.50? Or like... I mean, the text... Is the text readable? I think the text is still readable. Yeah. Okay. So that's fixed. That's the last thing to do. And then I have to like... I have to eat breakfast. Real trail? Nah. I don't know. I think this is fine. I think the real travel roadmap is fine. Real trail feels corny, but I don't know. I just don't like it. I really like. Ooh. Yeah, this is good. This is good. See, some people, like this is beige. The real travel roadmap text is already beige enough, right? It's a bit darker, but yeah, that is, yeah, just a small detail that I like to have anyway. Wow. Yeah, this part is pretty much complete, bro. So next stream we're working on transition, like I said. Yeah, the real travel roadmap text is like real trail. Yeah, I don't do. I don't know. We'll see. Should have brought up this discussion way earlier though. Yeah. I really like this part. I like how it turned out. Like, wow, it's so cool. See, like I was focusing on the foreground and I made the background. And it's like now it just works super well. I wasn't here when the map is being made. Yeah, because I made the map literally yesterday off stream, so I guess it's kind of fair to think that. Yeah, you got the blinking stars, you got the lanterns, you get the moons, you get yeah. The flowers, however, I'm gonna change the colors later. When are you gonna make the? So I have two options. I mean, I was thinking about making the transition here, right? Transition over here, and work on the next part. Or should I just finish this part? Should I just finish this part? Finish it? Finish it? Okay. True. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you know what, screw the... I guess I can do the transition later, you know. We can work on this. Yeah. So this is... I'm gonna have to put some spikes and some soul blades. So I have to put some gameplay, right? I have to put some gameplay. So I'll think about how I'm going to do it. But I think... I should work on the background. Wait, no. Work on the background first. Do I work on the background first or the gameplay? What do you guys think? So like finger dash background remake. We'll see. I think I have an idea roughly, but yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna make the background first. The gameplay I can do later. That 40% pink corp looks so hot. This? Not really. I mean, keep in mind, I was playing on 60 FPS in 2.1. 60 FPS in 2.1. And I can do it pretty much every time, so I don't think it's too hard. I don't think it's that hard. The one of the 2 block spike structure. Yeah, this one, right? This one. 40.3. Oh. This is also not that hard. This, you just have to hold. You just hold. There is a potential for you to just click here, though. I might have to test that. There's a potential for like a skip, if you will. I might change that into like a... I might change this into a green orb. Actually? a green orb so that you can't skip it? I love how this and the factory and the 16 are the most trigger mess. Yeah, dude, look at this! It's mostly move and pulses and colors. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna make this a green orb so that when you click, yeah. Is it possible to fly up, fly up, and die? If it's possible, I might have to put a hitbox, like invisible hitbox up there. Bro. Like, yeah, let's test that. I just want to put something in a way that here. I do realize that you can kind of. I think with some setup, you can kind of click here, right? So let's do that here and we'll test it. Pink and golden stars. What about pink and golden stars, bro? Alright. Oh! Oh no, you can oh my god, you absolutely can. That's wild. But yeah, you're just gonna end up flying off like this. Lol. You actually can. Well, yeah. If you hold, then you just die, but like, you can just... You can so do this, by the way. You can just do that. Red orb? If you do a red orb, can you... I feel like with a red orb, you can kind of time this. You can time... Okay, let's try a red orb. Do I have a red orb? I do have a red orb. I do. I do have a red orb. Let's see. I'm gonna like... Let's see. I want to make it in a way so you have to like skip the red orb, right? But we have to test it in a way like to see what would happen if you click the orb in certain ways. You absolutely can. Oh my god, you can actually skip it. They can just like, yeah, no, that's not a good idea. That is definitely not, yeah, it's not working. I can probably do green or both green orbs here. If I really want to. The green orb, so far the green orb is the one that works the most. I just want to make it so you have to hold, right? I mean, wait. Yeah. Green orb with the invisible soul works the best. Yeah. I'll have to put a hitbox up here. Apparently, if you... It depends on, like, on this setup here. Like, if you click late enough, then you can buffer this orb. But if you click early, then you cannot. You just end up dying here. Which is interesting. Yeah, this is, like, setup based, bro. How is firework number 41 on the pointer? I have no idea, bro. Can you just not have an orb? I really want to make it so you can have to hold, but I don't know. Yeah, I want to make it so you have to hold, ideally. I could put a. I don't know what putting. I don't know about putting a black orb here. Like this spot doesn't have any fake orbs. It does. Actually, it does. What am I talking about? Like there's fake orbs here. There's fake orbs here. I think I should make the spikes taller, bro, or like bigger in here. So I'll probably have to do that. Yeah, even 2.2 would be so much easier. With spider orbs? Oh yeah, you can multi. Dash orbs. Wait. Yeah, but double clicking would be weird though. A dash orb? But yeah. You could double clicking wouldn't work though because like it has to be facing down, right? Like it's the same color as this. 70. 70? 70 degree. Yeah. $416. I don't know why we're just testing gameplay here when I'm supposed to be ending, but I guess, yeah. Because if you try to click, yeah, you have to double click, which is like a very unlikely thing to do anyways. If you really want to do that, then okay. Lol. Let's see. The pink dash orb? No, it's gonna work the same as a green orb because, like, yeah, if you just... It's gonna work the same if you click and then release 1 frame later, it's just gonna, like, basically will act as like a green orb. So... Okay, that... It's very unlikely to double click. You can still do that, but like, are you sure you wanna do that though? Are you sure you wanna do that though? Like, it would be better to just, it would be way easier to just hold jump, right, instead of doing this. I don't want to make the dash orb multi-activate when the other orbs are not, because it's I don't want to do something that is that gives like inconsistent behavior, right? Like, if I make it facing to the right, then you can just like skip. Yeah. Let's test. What happens if I click? I could make the spike bigger. Probably. Because like you have a bit more room here. So you're forced to hold, yeah. I want the player to be like this. You can do this if you want, but that's a bit of that if you want swap points, I guess. But doing this, yeah, it would be way harder. But yeah, you pretty much just do the second one. But I think I'm gonna buff. I might buff this a little bit. Like it just depends on like this early setup here, right? I think that is buffable. That is buffable. I can so buff this. Like it just depends on this click. Yeah, that spike can just be buff. I think I'm just gonna buff that spike. Yep. You have a lot of room here, bro. Like, you have a lot of room here. And what if I click super late? Like this. And yeah, I think that's... I'm not gonna buff this one though. I'm just gonna buff this spike here in particular. Like this spike. This spike, I'm just gonna increase the scale. I mean, like, you have spikes like this, so... Oops. Let's see. I feel like playtesting this gameplay already, bro. Oh, look at the hitbox! Yeah, even the icons, some of the icons have hitbox. That's funny. Even that has a hitbox. Yeah, you can die to the map if you are here. What if I... Oh my god. Okay. Wait, can you do this? Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. You can. That's weird. You can just skip the yellow orb. Well, almost. Does that need fixing? Probably not. I think I might buff that spike. I don't know. No, never mind. Don't buff. Joe, nobody will do this. Skips. No, bro. No, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I can see people do this for swap points. But yeah, you have to. Once you do this, you have to hit the... Ooh. That is a swap point right there, bro. Yeah, that keep it pretty hard, so... Yeah. I think... If you try to, like, do this skip here, and then, like, hit the portal, and then, yeah. I'm gonna, like, slow it down way more here. Ooh. I should probably do, 240 FPS. Here we go, 240 FPS. If I like do this, nope. I'm turning on no data effect. No data effect. There we go. That is just, yep, that's just impossible. That is just impossible. So you have to land here. You have to land. Oh my god, how many frames is that? Does trajectory work here? It does. Oh. Well, you have a lot of frames. Yeah, obviously that's not gonna work. It's really hard to determine trajectory here though. Oh my god. So you have to land here. If not, you have to do a slope, like a corner landing here. And then if you try to jump again, then yeah. Interesting. You have to like do this. This is a very hard skip though. So if you oh, you can. If you wait, you can, but if you buffer that, then yeah, this is way harder to do though. It's way harder. So I feel like I probably wouldn't skip this. I wouldn't patch this. Right? I wouldn't patch this. Because yeah, that's not possible. It's like, dude, this, you have land, and then do that. There we go. I'm gonna hold. This is not a 120. If you just hold like a normal person, there we go. See that? And then you just farm like that. Like if you just do like a normally, then it's not that hard. Obviously. Yeah, going for the skip would be, yeah, dude. Like 8 minutes into the level, and you doing this skip. You wanna do you want to take a huge risk of just dying to the skip and lose so much aura? Like, I don't think people are going to be doing this skip though. It's not really, yeah, it's not really a skip. Yeah, it's not really a skip. Let's go back to 60. What the heck? Alright. Anyways, yeah. I did put dash orbs here. This feels off, man. This was off. But then, honestly, I don't know. Do you guys really mind this being a dash or down pointing dash orbs? And even then, like if you actually click on the dash orb and then you let go quickly enough and then jump again, then you can quickly survive. But I think, right? Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Like this is obviously this is meant to be a fake. But if you wanna do like a swag where you click the dash orb and then you let go and you go right after, I would say, you know what, go for it. But like ideally you skip all of these dash orbs and then you click do this timing. It looks a little strange in the editor, but when you view in the level, it actually looks okay, so I don't mind, yeah. You know what, yeah. If anything, it does make it more look like a fake. Yeah. It's bad. It's not that bad. So yeah, there are several things to do, such as coloring the petals of a flower, because right now it's all the same. I think the flowers are pretty good. The placement of the flowers are pretty good. And I have to do some of this in the to-do list. And then the next thing to do is to work on the background for this part. Because you guys were like, oh, we should finish this. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fair. Sure. I was thinking about working on the transition here. But I guess that can wait later. What is the gameplay for this? Nah. I feel like I wanna have some gameplay here because like it's not gonna be hard, obviously. It's gonna be easy. I don't want to make people wait for like 20 seconds and then you move on to the next part. I feel like that would be incredibly boring. I still wanna have some gameplay. I want people to stay locked in no matter what. Like, I want people to always locked in for like 15 minutes straight, basically. Yeah, easy gameplay, yeah. I'm gonna take a look at the first 1% for reference for an easy gameplay. So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, if we take a look at like the first 1%, right? Here. Let's show you. This is what the 1%. This is like the gameplay looks like. Look at how easy it is. I'm like this. Like easy-ish, but you can kind of choke. Like if you actually don't lock in, you can die. I want to make something like this. This gameplay, I feel like this is a pretty good reference here. Oh man, I thought you were gonna work on the storm part. I was going to, but then I asked Chad and it was like, yo, John, you should finish this. I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. Make the dash of multi-activate so you can't double click. I could, but I don't want to make the behavior kind of inconsistent, right? Because by default, all the orbs are not multi-activate. So I want to apply that behavior for dash orbs as well. I don't want to... Like, because it would feel unfair if you understand the... if you understand the physics, the GD physics, and how the behavior of the orbs work, I don't want to make that inconsistent for this, for this particular purpose, because it would feel unfair, you know? It would feel unfair. And also, like, if you guys are concerned about how hard the Sneak Peek 4 is, I might nerf it. Again, some of the parts might be nerfed to make the level more balanced. So, you know. Either way, I feel like that shouldn't really be a big concern for now, because we still have... Unless the level is mostly almost done and it's going through the playtesting phase, then yeah, then we can start talking about it. But like, I mean, well, we're not even 60% done. We're just 57% done. I think if the previous part before the lanterns part are done, I think it would be 58% done. Yeah, it would be 58% done. So if I finish this part, right? If I finish this part, then it will be completely and integrate the transition well. Then it will be 58% done. So yeah, hopefully I can finish the background maybe in the next like in like a week or so. Wait, how are you only 60% done? If you look at the map, it looks like around 70%. I mean, the 90-second duel is like, dude! Honestly, now that I think about it, the 90-second duel should be pretty big. Honestly, you know what? Not a bad idea. Because it's like I want, like, yeah. Now that I think about it, I might I might rework on the path, on the icons and the paths, maybe. And the last 2 minutes, oh yeah, like after the duels, then it's like should be free, right? However, not like free, because I wanna put some like easy timings, right? Some sort of timings that again, like the last 10% of Dark Odyssey, think of it like that. Anyways, yeah, I think we work on after this part is fully finished, then 58% done, and then I think by the time this part's done, then 60% done. 60% done. By the time the sneak peek, well, this part is reworked on, that I think it would be like, I'm just like calculating, like, there's this part that I have to build, right? There's this part I have to rebuild. 27 goes from 27 all the way to 31. I guess 63%. I believe John, you got me into. Yeah, didn't you tag me in Discord? I already responded. Yeah, nice. What happened to that part? I scrapped it because it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest looking part. So the idea is that I wanna like have some of these pillars again, right? I wanna have some of these pillars, but I'm adding other stuff. Yeah, it's going to be reworked. The biggest feedback or criticism from people saying is that it's kind of static. So okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna retain the mechanic that is like the pillars that are following the player and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm changing the gameplay as well. Yes, I'm changing the gameplay. Am I allowed to screenshot the roadmap? And yeah, no, go ahead. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna do this after I finish the clouds part, right? After I finish everything in the second copy, this is gonna be the last thing to work on before Sneak Peek 6. After that's done, that I work on Sneak Peek 6, and then I start working on the storm part, which is gonna be the epic part of the song, right? Before we're inching closer to the 90-second duel. I really hope I can start working on the 90-second duel in like 2027. 2027 is gonna be like the time where I'm gonna be working on that. And yeah, Pola lagi, we're gonna be ending stream very soon anyway, so yeah. I mean, I'm kind of hungry right now, so then after Sneak Peek 8, which is the last sneak peek, then I'm gonna open up the playtesting for tier 3s. Right? Obviously, the last 10% is like not really don't really need that much playtesting anyways. Alright. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a 3-hour stream, but for some reason we decided to just have some discussion for the last 30 minutes or so. But I really hope, I mean, I really hope you guys still enjoy that regardless. So let's see, who do we rate today? We're gonna rate on someone on Twitch. So yeah, we have several people. Let's see. Actually, let's look at the GD category, shall we? Let's take a look. Actually, let's see if someone's playing one of my levels first. Let's see. I don't think there is. Zodiac stream. Windy landscape. Okay, unfortunate. Yeah. We have two options. We have XD Slayer. We have Andy. I mean, yeah. Of course. Well, we know what we're rating Andy. It's the easiest option. Anyways, I will be back again tomorrow for another real travel building stream, And I will be working on the previous part before the finished part. And yeah, we're working on the background. No way. Wow. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Take care. Bye bye.